So anyways, welcome back to Vehicle Tycoon, and we're gonna be claiming this one Tycoon already. Looks like we have the roofs on and the lights on for against well, but the last time video was even raped for just right now. But this time, and this is the part 3B against 1, as we're gonna be doing for some kind of rape warning back onto this previous video, but I'm sorry, this got to be for my previous video got demonetized for something like else, because that sounds pretty ruined as much of all. So the last time in the part 2 that we finished around the city drive, but now we're gonna be doing for a highway drive that we're gonna be using for a Ford Mustang. That should be gonna be a little bit for an orange like this time for a Mustang GT for always. As we're gonna be using for this one, I turned up the volume for a really hard time, and the morning should be gonna be driving around the highway. But before we're gonna get into this one, I make sure that I'm going right inside of the city as really fast as possible before I'm going to get right on time. Like I say, we're gonna be doing for some more and some more again for a lot of recent videos nearby in the supercar dealership, as well as we get out of the city. Now it looks like we're gonna get into not so much in the gas station as well, as we're gonna get onto the high speeds. Looks like I might started to get violated everything as well. So we're almost down into $100,000. That it should be starting in the rich era. Hard to be rich in some kind of other towns or something like else in lifestyle, but turns out it was Dream Life RP. But turns out Dream Life was absolutely aren't able for accessible for just something like this, but aren't versatile in Dream Life RP. And looks like we're about to reach for $100,000 for our first time nearby the racetrack. At least we're gonna be hitting throughout for some more and some more again, as we're probably gonna be reaching out for so much miles as heading down into this time. So $95,000 we have for our last $5 as we came by. As to do this, we're gonna be hitting throughout for more and more and more stuff to do so. But anyways, I still need to collect some more, and more of them should be gonna be a little bit for reaching amount of $100,000 as even possible to do so. As we keep on by that route before, and there must be a vehicle stuck nearby in the red light. I think I just absolutely going to get caught everything as well. So if before we're gonna head on to back into dealership, I might able to get some more presents that should be able to gain more money. But looks like everything is still winter, forever winter it goes on Snowpicer for everything. For the Snowpiercer is a lot of everything for something like else. So in more things is impossible to get for a most likely is going to get a lot of things or something like else. But before we need to get this quick, I need 50 more $100,000. If it's something that I'm going to give myself a reward, maybe this is some kind of an awful thing that I say. This is absolutely finished, and more things, reliable things to come, as more things, a lot of things for something like else. So I might able to get for more minutes and other stuff, but wait until some kind of just more dealerships or something like else. If that's the case, I just gotta be winning for more and more money and stuff as well, because that was so much bad luck whatsoever. So looks like we got $103,000 as we get this really fast back in Monster Speeders dealership land as well. So looks like 100,000 cash and $103,000 as even possible. But if before we're gonna be end of this video in the highway drive session, we have more things to come as we know it. As before I can spawn some more cars, like I say, we still have the Mini Cooper that I just used, the Ford Mustang. We have the Dodge Challenger as to turn this black into this world. So, as before we continue on this highway, I need for various more instead of this by using a V6 or something like else. As before we gonna come to this for some more highway drive in the full session. This is where I joined the group for literally right now in a few months ago for a little weeks ago for this time. This is where I just bought this vehicle for free, and it should be going to be cost for $30,000 as $100,000 in cash, which is absolutely we're gonna be doing for 55 more. I mean exactly we're gonna be doing for $175,000, $170,000 to go, as which means the top speed is only for 135. The Mustang is the GT is absolutely pretty fast, is 143 miles an hour. So the top speed is only 135 miles an hour. So we're gonna be taking on the full highway straight, as we're never going into the canyon drive. It's a cliff drive to get up into the observatory. I think the Mini Cooper, that exactly the Volkswagen Beetle, just stand inside across the red light as really fast as possible. I might be able to violate so many much, as even though I don't want to get for a left side of the road, I'm just going to be doing for a NASCAR way, and we have for everything for a little bit for pretty much, as before that we're going to be doing for extremely once again, because why are there so much no power it was, and because some other for a traffic system has went off for a very long time since we don't have anything to do so anyways. So at least we don't have anything as once, but $110,000 is gonna be a lot of something for a very yet for this one. And we almost there yet, as we continue up to fly away everything it was. So if before we're gonna be buying some more vehicles as possible, I make sure that we're gonna be doing for a one time at least now, as we're gonna hit throughout for a few times at this yet. I don't really think we're gonna be doing for a full course. I think we need to get something a little bit pretty shorter. But unless I need to keep on focus of making money and making a lot of money in order to be rich as very as possible. But the Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo, the Chiron GTR, just fly itself up to for under 300 miles an hour. So it does not pretty feeling sure that we're gonna be doing this quick. And absolutely, where's the presence going on? And we absolutely need to be rich as really fast as possible before I won't able to do so. But pretty yet still on to get for a highway drive in order to get much as pretty fast as possible. At least the end of this video for something like else, as we absolutely came for a first upgrades of my vehicles to turn these cars into a maximum upgrades into extreme and territory speeds as well. So I need to exit at this moment before I can end up this video. So looks like before we absolutely gonna be end for this out, I'm sorry, that is spent for just gonna be spending for out for the air conditioners are all out because of one fan just turned on for a quite a very few months. As we jump out of the vehicle, as we seen out for this dealership, we got the lights on and the rooftop on, as we're ready for the floor 2 to come for a $25,000 upgrade. This car will be cost for amount of dollars will be might able to get for unlock for a lot of this for accent sedan. So looks like I cannot able to upgrade this vehicle, but for something it should be need to this reaching out for first $12,000. Maybe, I'm not sure, we're gonna be upgrading for my first time before it should be gonna be a level 2 for something like else. So anyways, if you enjoyed for this video in a highway drive session, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And that is the Monster Speeders 28's land. We're gonna be doing for just some more now. At least we're gonna be doing for our next achievement to reach about for $200,000, $200,050. As we're gonna be doing for a lot of things for $250,000 for each day. So thanks for watching, as we're gonna be continue this out before that. Unless we're gonna be doing some more and some more again, as we continue to get for our full ourselves without going to waste our time in a few minutes away. As before this time, it won't be absolutely gonna be necessary at all. And like I say, we're gonna be pushing out for ourselves into 13 minutes time, that we're reaching out for a 200 miles an hour. 135 is still, but I must upgrade this vehicle into over exactly 170 to 180 miles an hour, just like an Ultimate Driving did. As you can customize every vehicle if you want to do so, but if you customize, that should be gonna be illegal for so much. As I say, that we're gonna be reaching out for many miles as possible as we can. So before we're gonna be end of this out, the Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo just fly off everywhere out there. As we continue to keep on focus, as we're reaching out for $120,000. We know that is absolutely kind of just a very hard to do this. Like it's gonna be costing for $20 to reward, at least now. This is absolutely gonna be sure that we're gonna be doing for a lot of crazy stuff before we end of this video. But that's it for today's video, as I need to park this car. Once again, this is gonna be a little bit perfect with these cars, as even possible to do so as well. I don't want to think this is absolutely kind of Moscow, Russia, everything as well. So thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be see you in the next Friday or Thursday, and Saturday is Sunday. But I'm sorry to do this. Sunday is kind of awful for this. As like I say, this is Turbo Concept signing off, and I'll talk to you guys into our weekends and last Friday and Saturday.